I just don't get it. I just finished a video on this hot vac here, and the bench is already a complete disaster. If only I could snap and have it clean itself up. Oh, I didn't actually think that would work. That's cool. Alright, well, so what I kind of wanted to look at here real quick today is this new cartridge that I just got. This is the Joe and Mac Ultimate Caveman Collection, released by, or published by Retrobit. And it's not that these games are new or anything. The cartridge is fairly new, but I guess it's just like a re-release of the 3 old games for the SNES. So yeah, this is an actual new cartridge. And I guess it was released within like the last year and a half or so. I'm not exactly sure when. I just picked this up on Amazon because it was on sale for like $15 or so, like shipped. So yeah, it was a pretty good deal, I think. And I'm not here to really like talk about the game or like review it or anything. I just want to see what's inside the cartridge. I just want to compare it to like some older carts and like, you know, see what they stuck in this new cartridge or a more modern cartridge versus what was inside of like some of the like older SNES cartridges, and we'll just kind of like do a little quick comparison there. So I guess first of all we got to open the thing. Oh, it comes with some little buttons, and there's the actual cartridge. Looks like we got a sticker here, Tyrannosaurus. So it's cool that it actually comes with the bottom dust cover there for the cartridge. We got some little plastic fibers kind of floating around there, and there is the edge connector. So let's see, what kind of screws do we have? Oh, we got these triangular ones. So yeah, it's not a big deal. I got a bit for those. I guess I should actually check if this thing even works before I open it up. What the? Oh, there we go. Ooga booga. Yeah, we're good. So here we go. Just glad they're not using like those security bits. Not that it's a big deal because I have a bit for those too. I mean, at this point, I don't think it would have mattered if they would have used Phillips. These things are really not that hard to open. You can even use like a small flathead on these screws. So should just come apart, I think. Oh, looks like these. No, are those molded into? No, they're not. Okay, so it just opens up like that. And that just comes out. Oh, wow. It's a tiny little board compared to what you'd see in an older cartridge, which we'll take a look at here in a second. So it looks like what we've got is, and this board looks like it was meant to be used for various different purposes here. Looks like you've got a battery holder right there, and then this looks like maybe for like a small, it says DRV, not sure what that is, but it almost looks like for a small flash chip or something. And obviously we've got a big large flash chip right here. We have an Altera device. I'd have to look up and see what that actually is. And then we've got a small microchip device right there. That's probably doing like the security check and everything. I don't know exactly how the like security thing works on the SNES, but I'm guessing that's what that's doing. And on the back, yeah, there's really nothing other than just traces. So that's a much closer look right there. That's the Altera. This is where the pads for that DRV are. So we've got a bunch of unpopulated stuff, but obviously if it's not using anything over here, then it's not. It could be also a RAM there. Maybe that's why it's got this battery backup. And we could probably trace that. We can see that we've got a pad right there that would probably be for the positive. You got D. Yeah, so it looks like this would probably be like a battery backed RAM most likely. And there is our main flash there. So that's a 29LV 320 CBTC. And that right there, yep, that's a little microcontroller. Looks like that right there might be a voltage regulator because it says U6, that little SOT23 device. And yep, that's pretty much it. Interestingly, it looks like they had a sort of a standoff here for a screw to be able to secure the board to it, but that wasn't there. So I guess they thought, whatever, it's fine. I mean, this thing's really not gonna go anywhere. It's got these moldings here that kind of hold the board in place. So yeah, that's not a big deal. So how do the internals of Joe and Mac here compare to some of the other older cartridges? Well, this one right here, this is an NCAA basketball game. And you can see we've got a couple of ROM chips right there and some other stuff. We've got some 7400 series logic. I think this is the security IC. Yeah, that's the CIC right there. So we got our mask ROM, and then we've got an SRAM right there. This one right here, this is Super Mario RPG. And we can see our main ROM right there. And this is the SA1 chip right there for enhancing like the capabilities of the console. And we also have another SRAM right here, which would be battery backed by that battery right there. And this right here, this is a Yoshi's Island. And we got quite a bit going on in there. That's our Super FX chip right there. We've got a mask ROM in that spot right there. That would be our SRAM and our CIC. And then we also have a 7400 series chip right there. And I mean, on the back of these, we're not going to see anything. It's just the traces in the back. This one's pretty interesting. This is Star Fox, but I'm guessing this must have been a later production cartridge because all the chips are chip on board design. So we see we got the epoxy blob on there. Obviously, there's nothing in the back except for a capacitor. But yeah, most of the cartridges of the time, you would have expected to see, you know, like surface mount components or through hole like we saw on that other basketball one. But yeah, this one, nothing but chips mounted on the board. I wasn't expecting to see that. I was expecting to see more of like the Yoshi's Island one. And then down here at the bottom we have Super Mario All-Stars with Super Mario World, and we see that we have pretty much all, or it is all through-hole components once again. So this one actually looks pretty similar to that basketball one. We see we've also got our battery right there. So yeah, we see that technology has definitely improved quite a bit. And there we are. So like I said, yeah, just a quick little video. Just wanted to really see what was inside of this thing. And thanks guys for watching once again. I'll see you guys around the bench. Well, this is pretty NFG. I'm pretty glad I opened up the Star Fox cart because this capacitor in the back has actually leaked and it started corroding some of the board. And you can see right there we got some slightly corroded vias, and on the opposite side this is where the CIC is. You can see right there how it's kind of made its way over to the other side. So while I have this open, I guess I'm going to be cleaning it up and replacing that cap. There's some crud right there too, and that's no good, huh? Yeah.